You've tried everything, but sleep still won't come? This might be why. You've done it all, skipped the caffeine, turned off your phone, tried meditating, even sipped a warm cup of tea. Still, the moment your head hits the pillow, sleep just doesn't show up. Your body stays alert, your mind keeps racing, and rest feels like it's slipping further away. It's frustrating, especially when it seems like you've done everything right. But there's one detail most people overlook, and it might be quietly sabotaging your sleep without you even noticing: the light around you. The kind of lighting you use in the evening has a much bigger effect than it seems. The color of the bulb, how bright it is, the glow from your screen, all of it sends direct signals to your brain. And without you realizing it, those signals are saying, it's not bedtime yet. Even if you're exhausted, your body stays alert because it's responding to these invisible messages. It's like trying to fall asleep while your brain is being told to stay awake. Here's the good news: you can absolutely fix this. You don't need to live in a dimly lit home or spend a fortune on fancy equipment. All it takes is understanding what science already knows. Your body responds to light in very specific, predictable ways. And when you learn to work with that instead of against it, you can finally start sleeping better, more easily, more deeply, and with much less effort. Light doesn't just brighten a room, it talks to your body. Light isn't just about helping you see. It's a powerful signal that communicates with your body, affects your hormones, and tells your brain whether it's time to stay awake or get ready for sleep. During the day, light keeps you alert, focused, and productive. But as the sun sets, your body starts looking for a different kind of signal. If that signal doesn't come, your internal systems get confused, and sleep gets delayed. If your home stays lit with strong, cool-toned lights into the night, your brain thinks it's still daytime. It slows down the production of melatonin, the hormone your body relies on to shift into sleep mode. The result? Your mind stays active when it should be winding down. That quiet state of alertness may be exactly why you can't seem to fall asleep, or why you wake up feeling like you never truly rested. The solution doesn't require a big effort. In many cases, simply changing your light bulbs, dimming your screens, or choosing warmer lighting tones can help create the right atmosphere for rest. These may seem like small choices, but they have a major effect on your body, especially when they become part of your nightly routine. And the more consistent your environment is, the easier it is for your body to recognize when it's time to sleep. In this video, you'll learn how different types of lighting affect your sleep, how to adjust the lighting in your home to help your body slow down in the evening, and which choices will turn your lights into your biggest ally for a better night's rest. So let's start at the beginning: how light affects your sleep, even when it seems like it's not making any difference at all. How light directly affects your sleep, even if you don't realize it. Your brain doesn't decide on its own when it's time to sleep. It takes cues from your environment, and light is one of the biggest ones. When you're exposed to bright light at night, especially cool white or bluish light, your body gets the message that it's still daytime. This blocks the release of melatonin, the hormone that tells your system it's time to rest. So even if you feel tired, your brain stays in on mode. This connection between light and sleep isn't something new. It's built into how your body works. It's part of your internal 24-hour rhythm called the circadian cycle, which naturally aligns with the rising and setting of the sun. But with modern life, artificial lighting has taken over. And your body, which was designed to respond to natural light, is now surrounded by constant artificial signals that completely ignore this cycle. You might think light is just about comfort or visibility. But in reality, it plays a major role in whether or not your body can truly rest. And the most surprising part? Simply changing the kind of light you're using can already help you sleep better. But first, it helps to understand what's happening inside your body, and how light directly impacts your sleep chemistry. Melatonin, the sleep hormone that light can shut down. Melatonin is often called the sleep hormone, but it does much more than just make you feel sleepy. It's like a biological timekeeper that tells your body the day is ending and it's time to start winding down. Naturally, melatonin levels start rising as daylight fades, helping to lower your body temperature, slow your heart rate, and prepare your system for rest. But when you're exposed to strong artificial light at night, especially cool white or blue-toned light, that natural process gets interrupted. Your brain assumes it's still too early to rest and delays the release of melatonin. This makes it harder for you to feel sleepy, and when you finally do fall asleep, the rest tends to be lighter and more broken. You might spend hours in bed but still miss out on the deep, restorative stages of sleep. And here's the thing, it doesn't take a flood of light to throw things off. Sometimes, just the glow from your phone screen or a bright ceiling light is enough to disrupt your sleep signals. That's why managing your lighting at night is so important, not just to help you fall asleep faster, but to improve the quality of your sleep. And the biggest culprit? Blue light, that same type of light shining from nearly every screen you look at in the evening. Blue light, why even small doses can disrupt your sleep. Blue light is a type of brightness commonly emitted by phone screens, computers, TVs, tablets, and many modern LED bulbs. During the daytime, this type of light can be helpful. It stimulates your brain, improves focus, and supports your mood. But at night, it becomes one of the biggest obstacles to a good night's sleep. That's because blue light powerfully blocks the production of melatonin, the hormone that tells your body it's time to rest, confusing your internal clock. Even short exposure, like checking your phone for a few minutes before bed, can have an impact. Your brain sees that light and gets the signal, it's still time to stay awake. As a result, your body keeps releasing cortisol, a hormone linked to alertness. The later this happens, the harder it becomes for your body to relax naturally. You might manage to fall asleep, but the rest will likely be light and easily interrupted. The problem gets worse when these screens are used in dark rooms, with brightness turned up high, and positioned close to your face. This combination amplifies the effects of blue light on your eyes and further disrupts your sleep rhythms. The good news is that there are simple ways to reduce this effect. Turn on night mode, activate reading mode, lower the brightness, or, ideally, avoid screen use in the last hour or two before bed. But this still leaves one big question. If blue light is bad at night, what kind of light should we use instead? What science says about cool, warm, and amber lighting? Not all artificial lighting works the same way. Bulbs can vary in tone, brightness, and warmth, and each type affects your body differently. Cool white lighting, like what's often used in kitchens or offices, tends to be energizing. That's because it contains a high amount of blue light, which helps with focus and alertness during the day. But when used at night, this same light can block melatonin almost as much as being out in bright midday sun. On the other hand, soft warm lighting, like the gentle yellow tone often used in bedrooms, is much easier on your brain in the evening. It doesn't interfere with melatonin as much and creates a more peaceful atmosphere. That's why warm lights are recommended for relaxing areas like your living room or bedroom. There's also amber lighting, which has an even warmer, orange-like glow. This type of light mimics the natural sunset and helps prepare your body for sleep, making it a great option for people who struggle with falling or staying asleep. Recent studies have shown that switching from a bright white bulb to an amber-toned bulb in your bedroom can help you fall asleep faster and sleep more deeply. Combine that with reduced screen time and gradually dimming the lights around your home in the evening, and you'll build a nightly environment that naturally supports your sleep. And remember, it's not just about one lamp. The way you light your entire home plays a key role in helping your body wind down. Transitional spaces, how to prepare your home for nighttime. Not every room in your house needs to be dark all the time, but it's important that each space follows a sense of transition as the day winds down. If your living room, kitchen, and bedroom still have bright, cool-toned lighting at night, your brain doesn't recognize that the day is ending. Instead, it keeps interpreting the environment as active and stimulating, which delays the natural wind down your body needs to fall asleep with ease. A simple and effective strategy is to gradually lower the brightness of lights as the evening progresses. About 2 to 3 hours before bedtime, start using softer lighting like lamps, indirect lighting, or bulbs that give off a warmer, more golden glow. This mimics a natural sunset inside your home and sends a signal to your body that it's time to slow down. The atmosphere becomes cozier, and your brain can begin producing melatonin without interference. Another helpful tip is to divide your spaces based on the type of light they use. Work or study areas can still use bright white light during the day, but they should be avoided, or dimmed, at night. In contrast, relaxing areas like bedrooms and living rooms should use soft, warm lighting, similar to the gentle glow of candlelight or early evening skies. This kind of lighting supports your natural sleep rhythm and helps your body gradually prepare for rest. And this same approach applies to screens as well. Screens, how to minimize their negative impact on sleep. Screens are part of modern life, and avoiding them entirely at night is difficult for most people. Still, there are ways to reduce the impact they have on your sleep with just a few adjustments. The first step is to activate night mode or a blue light filter, which is available on most phones, tablets, and computers. These settings warm up the screen's color and make the light less intense for your eyes and brain. Another important step is to manually lower your screen's brightness, especially in already dark rooms. The bigger the contrast between your screen and the room around you, the more stimulating it becomes to your nervous system. Keeping some distance from the screen also helps. The closer the screen is to your face, the stronger the exposure to blue light. That's why watching TV from across the room is generally less harmful than scrolling on your phone while lying in bed. Still, the best strategy is to have a clear, screen shut-off time. Ideally, stop using screens at least 30 to 60 minutes before bed. This gives your brain the space it needs to release melatonin naturally. That quiet window of time is essential to help your body slow down. Try filling it with a calm activity, like reading, listening to soft music, taking a warm shower, or just enjoying the quiet. And remember, this nighttime routine works best when it starts early in the day, with morning light. How using light strategically during the day helps regulate your body clock. The way you interact with light during the day plays a major role in how well you sleep at night. Getting exposed to natural light early in the morning is one of the most effective ways to wake up your brain, stop the release of melatonin, and kickstart your body's daytime rhythm. If you wake up late, stay in a dim room, or rely on soft lighting in the morning, your internal clock gets pushed back, and that lingering drowsiness can follow you for hours. Throughout the day, keeping your surroundings well lit, especially with natural sunlight or bright white light, reinforces your body's alert state. It helps lift your mood, sharpen your focus, and sends a clear message: it's time to be active. The brighter and more energizing your daytime environment is, the easier it becomes for your body to build up sleep pressure as the hours go by. Your system depends on a clear contrast between light and darkness to stay in sync. And that contrast is what defines the natural rhythm of waking and sleeping. When light starts to fade in the late afternoon and evening, your brain begins to switch gears. But if your environment stays lit with the same brightness and color all day long, your body doesn't know when to start winding down. The key is to be intentional, use strong, energizing light in the morning and during the day, and slowly soften it as the evening approaches. This way, your body learns the difference between day and night, making it much easier to fall asleep when the time comes. Night lights, when you need one and how to choose the right kind. There are times when having a little light at night is necessary, whether for safety, getting up in the middle of the night, or helping children or older adults navigate in the dark. In those cases, the type of light you choose makes a big difference. The best option is a soft, indirect light with a warm tone, like a gentle amber or reddish glow. These colors are much less likely to interfere with melatonin production, helping your body stay in sleep mode. Whenever possible, avoid bright, white, or cool-toned lights at night, even if they're aimed at the floor. A single overhead light with a bright white bulb can fully wake your brain in the middle of the night, making it harder to fall back asleep. Instead, use low-powered night lights, dimmable lamps, or motion-activated lights to keep things gentle and non-disruptive. One helpful trick is to place night lights below eye level, such as along baseboards or in low-positioned lamps. This keeps direct stimulation away from your eyes, allowing your body to stay in a relaxed state while still giving you enough light to see. The softer and more discreet the light, the less it will interfere with your sleep. After all, even during quick wake-ups, your body still needs an environment that says, it's still nighttime. And when it's finally time to sleep for good, complete darkness might be your best ally. The importance of complete darkness when it's time to sleep. When you turn off the lights and your bedroom becomes completely dark, your body gets a clear signal that the day is over. Total darkness triggers a strong release of melatonin, the hormone that helps regulate your sleep cycle and allows your brain to enter the deepest stages of sleep. These stages are when your body repairs itself, your immune system strengthens, and your memories are processed. Sleeping in the dark isn't just a detail, it's a biological necessity. Even small sources of light, like the tiny LED on a charger or the faint glow coming through the window, can disrupt this process. Light passes through your eyelids and stimulates receptors in the eyes, signaling the brain that there's still light in the room. This not only delays the onset of sleep but also reduces its quality by shortening the amount of deep sleep and causing subtle awakenings you may not even notice. Using an eye mask, installing blackout curtains, and turning off or covering artificial lights are simple yet effective ways to improve your sleep environment. A truly dark bedroom allows your body to do what it was designed to do, fully shut down and recharge. And when that darkness follows a well-lit evening routine that gradually dims down, your body adjusts naturally and effortlessly. This final stage of preparation works best when paired with a consistent nighttime routine, and that's exactly what we'll explore next. How to build a nighttime routine with sleep-friendly lighting. Creating a nighttime routine that includes the right lighting is one of the most effective ways to help your body wind down. It doesn't have to be complicated, just a few small actions repeated every evening can signal to your brain that bedtime is near. In this context, light works as a biological cue. When you lower the intensity and shift the color of the light, your body begins to relax. Start by dimming your main lights about 2 hours before bed. Swap out bright white bulbs for warmer, softer lighting, like an amber-toned bedside lamp or even safe candlelight. If possible, keep just one gentle light on in the room and avoid multiple light sources at once. This gradual dimming tells your brain it's time to slow down, helping your body naturally begin producing melatonin without interruption. During this period, avoid stimulating activities and choose relaxing ones instead. Read a book under soft lighting, listen to calm music, or take a warm shower in a softly lit bathroom. These actions help create a peaceful nighttime environment. When your brain recognizes this same pattern every night, it responds more easily, making sleep feel less forced and more like a natural transition. When light becomes your ally, rest comes much more gently. Your body responds to light more precisely than you think. Your body doesn't need spoken instructions or conscious effort to prepare for sleep, it simply needs the right signals. And among all the signals it receives, light plays a central role. When used the right way, light tells your brain it's safe to rest. But when light is misused or overlooked, even unintentionally, it can become one of the biggest barriers to good sleep. Creating spaces with soft lighting, honoring the natural rhythm of day and night, and protecting the darkness of your bedroom, all of this teaches your body to follow the cycle it was designed for. And the best part? These changes don't require big investments. They're small, intentional adjustments that can have a powerful impact on your sleep and overall well-being. Better sleep might start with something as simple as switching out a light bulb or dimming your screen. When you welcome the night with more softness and prepare your space for rest, sleep comes with less resistance. It's your body saying, "Thank you for receiving the right signal at the right time." And when that pattern repeats every night, insomnia starts to lose its grip. Because good sleep doesn't require effort, it's your body's natural response to the way you live before you lie down. Now it's your turn. Tell me in the comments, what kind of lighting do you usually use at night? Have you ever noticed a difference in your sleep when you change the lighting in your space? Your experience might be exactly what someone else needs to hear to start sleeping better. And if you found this content helpful and want to keep learning real, practical ways to improve your sleep, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. That way, you'll get a heads up whenever a new video drops, packed with simple, conscious tips to help you reclaim peaceful nights without quick fixes or magic formulas. Let's walk this path back to natural rest, together.